I have to say that I'm so happy that we're getting these M2 shot triggers releases on a regular basis now. Before this, I absolutely loved their port of Esp Raid by Cave and the Alesta collection they recently released, and now we're getting these Toaplan collections, and as a fan of their games, I am elated because now I don't have to swap back and forth between my PC Engine, Famicom, and Mega Drive. It's all right here in one package, and best of all, we also get some awesome arcade ports of classic titles like Tiger-Heli and Twin Cobra, and a not-so-classic title as well, but we'll get to that. For now, though, before going into detail, just know that this is a very welcome collection for anyone who enjoys Toaplan's shooters from the 80s and 90s. First up, we have Tiger-Heli, which was released in arcades in 1985, and what we have on offer here is a ton of gameplay options for the arcade version. Firstly, of course, you can play the original unaltered arcade mode, or at least unaltered in terms of the visuals, sound, and gameplay, but there is a ton of information now included on either side of the screen telling you what stage and section you're on, your ship's power, a mini-map of the stage itself, and other various information. It's a little cluttered, but I actually prefer this to a mostly empty screen to accommodate the original arcade aspect ratio. If the arcade version is giving you too much trouble, though, there is also a super easy mode included, which enables an auto bomb, so you don't have to go down in a single hit, as well as some other alterations to make it a lot easier on you. Or there's also a custom mode where you can enable or disable auto bomb and adjust various other things to your liking. And there's also an arcade challenge mode included that lets you play any stage and any section you want as many times as you want, and even includes a rewind feature, so this is a perfect mode to get some practice in on those spots that are giving you the most trouble on your way to your 1cc victory. So all of these gameplay options are great, and Tiger-Heli itself is a lot of fun, and for good measure, they even included the Famicom and NES versions, which wasn't really necessary, but it is an appreciated bonus nonetheless. Next up, we have what I think is the best reason to own this collection, and that is the inclusion of all of the various versions of Kyukyoku Tiger, aka Twin Cobra, which was originally released in arcades in 1987, and I've never actually played the original arcade hardware, only the Mega Drive and PC Engine versions, which are also included in this collection, which is great for comparing the two because they are both admirable ports for their time, and I can have fun with both of them, but this collection has helped me to see that the PC Engine version is indeed the superior game. But of course, we also get the NES version included, and I've got to say it features some pretty fast and frantic gameplay for an 8-bit shooter, and I was pretty surprised by just how much fun I was having with this port. But the real draw is the arcade version, which also offers the super easy custom and challenge modes, as well as a 2-player co-op mode, which is greatly appreciated. This game, especially if you take on the vanilla arcade mode, is extremely challenging, but also very fun, and featured some great graphics and sound that will take you right back to 1987, assuming you were alive at that time. I myself don't remember much about 1987, being 1 year old at the time, but I imagine 1 year old me would have probably loved Twin Cobra if he knew what was going on. The one thing included in this collection that I didn't really care for is an arcade game called Get Star, aka Guardian. It's not a shooter, surprisingly, but instead a side-scrolling, quasi-beat-em-up style game that, honestly, I didn't have much time for. I was too busy with the other games included in this package, but hey, I won't complain about a bonus game, even one as superfluous as this one. And with that said, if you're a fan of Toaplan's 80s and 90s shooters as I am, then this is a collection you'll want to pick up on your Switch or PS4, whichever the case may be, and get ready for some serious shooting action. It's Kyukyoku Tiger-Heli Toaplan Shooting Garage, and it's awesome.